Many years ago, when you wanted to listen to music, you had to go out to an actual venue and listen to live music being performed, which is still exciting, but inevitably when you show up, there's some man with a big hat sitting in front of you. Well, that was years ago, and we've continued to develop music to the point that we had a record player that was available to us to listen to that you had to crank up. After that became the radio stations, and we developed AM radios that we could listen to the music on. And those recordings were played live, but everybody had one in their home. Later on, the recordings were then, available so that you could select when you wanted to listen to them instead of just on the radio. These recordings were called 8-tracks, and they were, quite interesting that you could replay your favorite artists. Well, the 8-track gave way to the cassette tape, and the cassette tape was developed so that we could record our own music and we could make our own recordings, and ultimately we developed the mixtape that was available for all of us to use. The mixtape became quite popular for those people who needed to make their music portable, so they would, take out these great big boom boxes with massive batteries, and they would take them out and listen to their music on the FM or even just their cassette player. Later, the boombox was replaced with something smaller, more portable, and easier to carry. It was called the Sony Walkman, and you could take the Sony Walkman with you and carry it with just smaller batteries. The Sony Walkman was later replaced with something even smaller yet that carries literally thousands of songs, developed by Steve Jobs, the iPod. You may be wondering what all this reference to the change in music industry has to do with you and continuous improvement at ADM. But right here in shared services is just like many other areas and many other industries. We need to continue to look at everything we're doing at ADM and shared services and making sure that the way we're doing it is the correct way. Can it be improved? Can it become more efficient? When you're sitting at your desk and you're working through the tasks at hand and making sure that everything's getting done, it often happens that you come up with some of the best ideas, and they happen to come up at the time when you're working through your email and you're receiving these notices and things are popping up, and next thing you know, there's someone that's upset with your performance. And then you have an idea, and you think of something that we can change right away. Maybe it's something as simple as the way we use Outlook. Submit your idea. They'll come over to the continuous improvement team. We'll sit down and vet out your idea and decide whether or not this process change that you are suggesting is the right thing for all of us to be doing at ADM. It may be something as simple as a technology change. That's what continuous improvement is, and you're part of it.